So here are 5 reasons why you should block him. Block. I will see you right after this. Hello, my name is Chengi. I am your dating and relationship expert here at the Black Swan Relationship Academy, where we teach you ladies how to present as a high value, high status, and high worth woman that high quality men find completely irresistible. And for you gentlemen watching this, if you would like our help accessing these beautiful black swans, please contact us for a discovery call at blackswanrelationshipacademy.com, where we will be able to take you on your own love journey so that you can access nothing but the very best women in the whole entire world. That's it for you boys. Now you can go, because us girls are gonna get talking. Okay, right. So when are the times that we need to block a man? It's really important that we understand that blocking should be a last resort. Some of us are trigger happy with the blocking. Blockity block. We block everybody. Blocking a man is a very clear sign and symbol that you don't want him in your life. And if you do like a guy and you keep blocking and unblocking, number one, he's never going to take you seriously. But if he is a self-respecting man, you've lost him forever. So be very careful before you hit that block and delete button. Do not use it as a way of trying to communicate that you are serious about what you're saying. Do not use it as a way of punishing him. And do not use it as a way of manipulating the relationship. I know some of you will, but none of my swans will, because it's just plain stupid. The reality of it is, maybe you've just had a big falling out, you've had a fight. Blocking has to be under a certain circumstances. So I am going to give you the 5 circumstances that I believe are healthy to block somebody and feel good about it. After a breakup is often when we're asking ourselves, should I block this person? Should I block them? And we may be asking that for a plethora of reasons, but I am just going to give you a few reasons that may be useful when to block. Number 1, emotional healing. Sometimes it is crucial to set distance and space, especially if you feel like that ex of yours is probably going to try and message you and reconnect and maybe trigger emotions in you again. And you just want to give yourself time to heal. Just time to not see their face, not hear from them, not have to interact with anything that they're posting. You just want to give yourself some distance and space. This is really crucial. And if you know that you're the sort of person who will feel triggered to go back, or it's not quite over for you, or regardless of how awful it was and how certain you were when you made the decision, you know yourself that you're going to try and reach out and all of these things. If you know that about yourself and you know that you just don't have the control, it is really advised that you do block and you do delete the numbers so you can give your space time to heal. Now, they might interpret it as hostile, but that's okay, because sometimes for us to heal ourselves, we have to choose ourselves, and we have to be okay with being misunderstood. If this person is genuinely a good human and it just didn't work out, and you're blocking them for a bit of emotional healing, you can send them a message and say, hey, look, I'm just gonna block and delete because I just need to create some space for myself to take this journey, to heal, to get my mind together. But when I am feeling better, I will unblock you. Please don't take it personally. You know, I think that is perfectly civil to behave like human beings and be able to say that. But if it was a contentious, toxic breakup, just block and delete, okay? And I know that you might be thinking, God, do I want to cut this off forever? Well, if it's not meant to be forever, there are 1,000,001 ways for that person to contact you. We live in a world that, honestly, if a man really wants to contact you, there are 100,000,000 ways to get there. We all, either in business, we have websites, we have workplaces, honestly, If a man wants to get a hold of you, he will. But in this instance, just block so you can give yourself time to heal. Number 2, closure and moving forward. Sometimes we need to block so that we can draw a line into the sand. Sometimes our relationships end and we're confused and we don't understand what, and we've got so many questions and we just want that person to answer the questions and the sub-questions and the questions that come with the questions that are called the questions, and we're just not getting that. Maybe we've completely lost touch. Maybe that person has told us, do not ever contact me ever again, or whatever the story is. And we can do it just as a psychological symbol that we are ending this is where we're drawing the line in the sand. With or without our questions answered, we're drawing a line in the sand and we are moving forward, and we're making that declaration to ourselves, we're making that declaration to the world, and we're saying, this is where I draw the line. I draw the line right here. And by blocking, I am creating that space to create closure for myself and to really use it as a symbol to move forward. It also helps you remove temptation. I won't be tempted to go back again and try and, make it work. And I won't be tempted to try and reach out to them, especially if it was a toxic breakup. I want to thank you so much for your support of this channel. You mean the world to me. And I am so grateful that your likes, your subscriptions, your comments make this work possible. I'd really want to encourage you, before you go any further, if you are enjoying this content, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with somebody that you know will absolutely benefit, because you're changing not only your life, not only the life of your friends, but the lives of women all over the world and children in ways you cannot even begin to imagine. So don't forget, before we get back to the program, to hit that like button and share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you. Number 3, boundaries. When we block, you can block to set in boundaries. Sometimes a breakup can lead to bad communication and even harassment. If you've broken up, you've had the conversation, but he's still texting you, still harassing you, he's still sending you messages that are painful or difficult, and he's not understanding that it's over and I don't want to talk about it, by all means block him. That's one of the best ways to set boundaries. Blocking people can be a straightforward boundary. I don't want to hear from you, stop harassing me, I'm going to block you. That's the first boundary. The next boundary is to call the police. Okay. But usually blocking to set boundaries is a really powerful thing, especially if there's a lot of toxic communication going back and forth. And that will also manage you. Number 4 is stopping emotional manipulation. If you were in a relationship where it was very manipulative, you were being used, they were really using you for this or using you for that, and it was a lot, and you were being used, then chances are, even after the breakup, that person is still going to want to use you. They're still going to want to pull on your heartstrings. They're still going to want to access your network. They're still going to want to access your resources. If you know that to be the case, then it's really important that, look, I might get manipulated here. I know I can't say no. And that was the nature of the relationship. The best thing to do is block them and stop all kinds of access. And finally, it really is about cutting ties and giving yourself a fresh start in whichever way that looks. Blocking somebody from your contacts, especially a man, is really saying, I am ready to believe in myself. I'm ready to trust in myself. I'm ready to believe that I can create the love life that I crave and deserve. And that in order to do that, I don't need any part of my past with me. I don't need to reference the past, lean on the past in order to do that. It's a really brave move. And under those 5 circumstances, I would definitely say block, blockity, block, blockity, blockity, block. Okay, if there are more circumstances, if he was a married man and you find out he's married, block him. Okay, there's some things, if he's sociopathic, block him. All right, but those ones that I gave you today were more subtle stuff where you might be between and betwixt. But again, these are the 5 times that you can absolutely, without a bad conscience and with absolute confidence, block this gentleman. I hope that this video was helpful. I look forward to seeing you on my next one. But in the meantime, my darlings, do take care of you. Love you lots. Bye-bye.
Simple steps to join Black Swan community. Download the Black Swan app from either Google Play Store or Apple Store. Launch the app and tap on register. Put in your valid information, then tap on continue. Put in the verification code sent to your email to authenticate your account. Then log into your account. Be sure to accept all permissions displayed at installation stage to enjoy all the cool features in the app. You can now enjoy community of high-value women with support from coaches and trainers. Book calls with coaches, chat, post, and interact with the community. Enjoy!